Hi, this is my latest asset, Spline tools. I decided to make the access to the Unity splines a little bit easier for everyone. Let's start with the basics. The Spline tools consists of a toolbar, which can be accessed here with this toggle. Once active, you see the main toolbar. The text labels are here for convenience for first-time users. You can dock this toolbar horizontally or vertically here, or on the other side. It's just a regular Unity mechanism. You can customize the Spline toolbar with the editor preferences. For instance, if you don't want the long text on smaller screens, you can just hide it. Let's leave it on for you to see. In addition, you see different settings here as well, like double-click to enter the edit mode or to show log messages. Not everyone wants these in the console. Let's close this for now and create a spline quickly. There are various options. The fastest way is to just paint it. You click the Flow button, where you have various options. Currently, it's Paint and Terrain Flow. We'll get back at this later. Let's just use Paint. You can visualize the line with Unity's Gizmo tool. In order to enter Spline Edit mode, various options are available. Either the Unity standard mechanism, this is the main reason why I created this asset. Edit mode has been moved into a drop-down. However, if you have many splines, this clicking is tedious. So I added the mechanism to enter with a double click on the game object. Or you can toggle the edit mode with this directly accessible button. Gizmos can be toggled with a dedicated button. You can visualize the normals and the spline and segment length. Visualization can be customized in the Options menu. Let's keep Y-axis. The spline and segment length can be toggled here as well. Let's hide the gizmos again. Another new feature is the snap mode. When you click a spline knot, you get the inspector overlay. This is Unity internal functionality. In standard spline edit mode, you can drag a knot around and it will just go through the colliders. If you enable snap mode, you can snap the knot to the normal of the collider. One thing to keep in mind is that auto mode adjusts the knot rotation. You need to set it to Bezier mode to have it rotated correctly. Let's dive a little bit deeper into the action buttons. Here's the regular edit mode. The Create Spline button allows you to create another spline, but what's really convenient is the Knot tool. It can be activated via the toolbar. And it's also available here in the regular toolbar overlay of Unity. The Knot tool allows you to conveniently add new knots. You hover over the curve, click the mouse button, and the knot gets inserted. In addition, you can also delete knots by pressing Ctrl key while being close to a knot. The next thing I'd like to show you is how easy it is to add new knots while not being close to the curve. You just press the Shift key and a visual indicator of where the new knot will be placed shows up. With this, you can add a knot at the start or end knots. Press Shift. These are the attach points. The tool snaps to the closest position it gets. So keep in mind to be close to the start or end knot if you want to extend this spline. Or you can just add a knot in between like this. The same way, you can also delete a knot from a distance by pressing the Control key. With the Control key, you get into the delete mode. The visual indicator points at the knot that's about to be deleted. Let's say you want to quickly delete this knot and others that all are in range. The tool automatically attaches to the closest knot. Another feature I added was the selection. In Unity, you have single-click or rectangular selection, or selecting all with Ctrl+A. So I added a brush select mode. It works by brush dragging. What you can also do in brush select mode is add to the selection. Let's make the brush bigger. Let's say we have these knots selected and want to add more. The tool is using common Add to Selection keybinds. Shift adds to the selection. Control key removes from the selection. That's it for this quick overview.